first off, I would like to apologise to the driver who nearly ran me over this morning. Even though he or she will probably never see this video, I'm just going to put it out there for the world. I'm sorry. I think that means that I am proof that women are sometimes really stupid. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I was walking my boys to school and I was crossing a really busy road, and before, like, the split second I started out across the road, I thought, this is a good idea, we can beat this car across the road, but we would have to run, but we didn't run because I was holding on to the hand of one of my boys, and he was slow, so I wasn't running until it was too late, and the car had to do an emergency stop, so the driver, he or she, I didn't even see if it was a man or woman, didn't run us over, and so I just like to say, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think there's really much else I can say, really. I just wanted to put this out there for the world. And it's a blessing that the driver was quick on the brakes, really. Because I think the last thing they expected to see when they came roaring up the hill was some people in the road that they nearly ran over. So thank you for not running us over, and I'm sorry that I was really stupid. That road is just really busy all the time, and it's hard to cross, and I was stupid to try to cross it at that moment. I suppose I could talk about a news story sort of in relation to that, because it also seems like a really stupid thing that someone else did, but unfortunately it actually involved him getting hurt. Thomas Stillwell, you may have heard this one already. He is a young British man, I think he's 20 years old, living in New Zealand, and last night, he got a bit drunk and locked himself out of his flat. So he knocked on one of his neighbours, the neighbour above, like in the middle of the night. He knocked on her door and said, like, I've locked myself out, can I use your balcony to climb down to my apartment? And apparently she thought this wasn't going to work, that was not possible, but she'd let him in and he'd look over and see that it wasn't possible and go away again. But that's not quite what happened. He went in and he looked over and he put his leg over, he started to climb over, and so she went to give him a hand, to reach out to him and say, do you need help, are you okay, or whatever it was that she said, and he didn't say anything, and then from then on, or perhaps the whole thing, it happened so fast, and he just fell, and that was really high. It was 15 floors up. He fell onto the roof of a neighbouring building, which was probably, sort of like down here somewhere, but it's still 15 floors. I can't even imagine how high up that is, and he's not dead. He didn't break his neck, which is a miracle. I think you've got to agree. He's got spine and neck injuries, I think I read, and a broken wrist. He's probably got more broken bones than in his wrist, falling from that height. I mean, Jesus Christ. And probably internal injuries, but he's not dead, which is the miracle, really, isn't it? I just can't believe he's not dead, falling from that height. He should, by all accounts, have broken his neck and died. But I guess there's still time. But of course, I don't mean that I want him to die. I want him to be fine. It's just a miracle that he is, So thank God he's alright. Or as alright as he can be after dropping from that height. So I'm just racking my brains for a second before I sign off. So yeah, I think the lesson from that is, don't do really stupid things when you're drunk. The amount of stories I've read on the news about people falling from heights, I don't know how many of them were drunk, but that's quite often a factor when people do really dull things, and it's sort of like they get a diamond award, and we don't want people getting diamond awards when they're drunk, because that is just, it's just not right. So, thank goodness he's alright. I've probably said that about 3 times. I'm sure there was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was now. So, I'll probably end this video and say goodbye, and then as soon as I switch camera off, I'll think, damn it, that's all it was. What else was I going to say? That was something else. Well, I don't know, it's not going to come back as... but if it's that important, I can tell you tomorrow. So, have a lovely day. Bye-bye.